Our primary focus is community work, so getting people out on their bikes who are maybe typically just marginalised slightly from the biking community because they don't feel like it's inclusive of them or accessible to them. It's always uncertain, isn't it? We like
more than 2 years now.
Yeah, well, we're just totally different from all other bike shops in Edinburgh, just in the sense that we have DIY sessions where you'll be like assisted by a volunteer, and we'll have specific sessions for certain demographics, so that there's always that safe space of like it's not always going to be like completely cis male dominated, so you'll be able to be in like a space with all women and non-binary people. If that's what you wanted, you could book a session for that kind of environment.
And it was I think Callan. Yeah, you might find
my
it.
My pal bike man Mark.
Yeah,
that's so cute. Oh my god, that's for sure.
People walk in here and they come out and they say, "I've never felt this welcome in a bike shop before." I've worked in commercial bike shops as a mechanic and as a salesperson. I've sold the bike. I really want to have a conversation with the person. I want to tell them what they need to know to take care of it. I can't. There's another customer coming in. There's all kinds of retail pressures. Here, I don't have that. We're funded specifically to be inclusive. We're funded specifically to target excluded demographics. So we can be nice. Funding allows us to be nice.
So now we're like getting back into the swing of things, getting volunteers onboarded again, all of that. So.
And I wanted to tighten this guy up.
We receive funding from a couple different revenue streams at the moment. We always appreciate donations of either bike parts, second-hand bikes, that kind of thing, so that we can refurbish them and then sell them on. But yeah, our primary income at the moment is through funding. Our goal this year is to try and get our bike shop side of things sustainable and profitable, and then also get funding for next year.
I was just walking past one evening and it gets dark pretty early in Edinburgh, as you know, and that place was like lights full on. Everybody seemed like they were having a great time. I came in just to have a look, and the mood was just very different from any other bike shop I had been in before. I feel like bike shops can have a certain tendency to be intimidating. You get a lot of I would say some sort of sense that you don't know much, and in a certain way that you don't really belong, and that has never been my experience here. I think that's what made me come back.
That motor kicks in. 2 people came in. One of them, she's in a wheelchair, she's quadriplegic, and she has an assistive motorcycle. And they bought a new bike, and the friend needed that bike fitted to her chair. So myself and a volunteer, we spent 2.5 hours just getting things to move. And once they moved, they could clip onto the bike. And there were 3 events of dawning recognition in this paraplegic person. First, I can move and this thing has power. Then I can move with incredible power up this hill. And then, finally on the big test ride, seeing that she can outpace 2 strong men on bicycles with her new toy. She came back here, she was hysterically giggling. It was incredible. I just get emotional. It's yeah, you asked my favorite bit.
Yeah.
That kind of stuff is just incredible.